out of the car now. Alright, you guys, this is John Dewes again with Jing Shen Quoshu. As promised, part 3 of our car defense series. Now we're stepping it up. This is now turning into a carjacking scenario or a road rage. Hey, got out of hand, you messed with the wrong person. So now, what do you do when someone now brandishes a firearm, all right? So now, that person comes in, and again, we are taking a two-hand tactical grip as a person should be holding a firearm, nothing like this. So as he comes in here and I just reach in, John identifies that weapon. He's gonna basically take this now. This is a nice tripod, again, using the door. And for the Wing Chun enthusiast, this is like your Fuchs style block. He's basically now trapping both hands, pinning it to the door. At the same time now, he takes his other hand, making that L for direction to take the firearm up. This is hugely important, okay? Because if you redirect that weapon and you bring it in here, you're gonna get shot or the passenger is gonna get shot. So John is gonna now redirect the weapon up, twist, and then he's basically gonna pull that out, and now he's gonna tap rack and then be ready to return fire. Now, here's the science of why this works. When I see a lot of gun disarms, a lot of them, hey, quite honestly, they would not work. This is why it's gonna work, okay? Now, when you look at the handle of any type of firearm, the human hand grabs this and it's narrow. So I can grab it narrow. When you use fulcrum and lever and you twist the weapon in any direction, now look, it becomes wide. There's negative space. So you're going from narrow to wide, open up negative space, then back to narrow, and he slides through. Thumb and fingers are never gonna be strong enough at that point to go against the person that has two arms and taking the weapon away from you. So again, the science of why this works, narrow grip, opens wide for negative space, then it pulls outwards, all right? So as I come in again, there's also two variations to this. Variation 1, John traps, redirects the weapon up, turns it, and then as you can see, he pulls, tap rack, and he's ready to fire, all right? And now it's going up towards him for that redirection. Here's variation 2. This one works great. And again, if a person's really gonna have that firearm, this is the finger on the trigger, right? So as he comes in, he's gonna, same thing, nothing changes. He traps, he comes up, but instead of bringing the weapon in the clockwise, it's counterclockwise, and he brings it that way, and it comes through. They both work equally effective. Now, the nice thing about the second one is if that finger's in trigger and that gun turns, that trigger guard's gonna snap that finger right there. So as I come in, traps, I have that finger right there as he turns. There's the broken trigger finger right there, and he's gonna just strip that right out. Same thing, tap rack, and now I'm looking at the barrel of my own firearm, which is very scary to do so. So, in any case, it has to be same time, weapon, trap, and redirection, and then basically pulling it to where the barrel is always going to be facing me again. Takes away my ability to pull the trigger, all right? Now as he turns, I don't have the ability to really pull that trigger. This one is a basically 45 XD Tactical. It's got the pistol safety right here in the handle as well in the trigger. So if my hand is here, and as soon as he turns it, there's no more. I can't pull that. The gun won't fire because of that safety. Not all handguns are designed this way. Glocks are different. It's just the trigger safety. But in any case, same thing. As I come in, by that redirection, pulls away, takes away my ability to now hold that weapon and pull the trigger. Also, the thing is, if you got that dumb gangbanger who doesn't hold the firearm properly and he does the one-handed grip, same technique. So I come in one hand, nothing changes. It's even easier because it's only one hand holding that weapon. You'll see as I come in here and do this, very easy. I don't have the leverage like I would with two hands. Anyone that holds a gun with two-hand tactical grip really knows how to hold that firearm. So here again, he traps, twists, turns, grabs that weapon very cleanly out of my hand. There's the science behind that to make that work. And now you have a nice tool to defend yourself against something very scary that can be very life-threatening, especially if you have passengers in your car. So hopefully this helps. We do have more coming out. Practice this, and again, we just try to pay the knowledge forward to help you guys have the tools to stay safe. All right, thanks a lot. And then one quick point too, John, I want to get a quick thought on this. So looking at this firearm, tell us a little bit about your background.
I was 25 years Navy doing combat search and rescue, naval special warfare support, and weapons tactic instructor.
Fantastic, excellent. Now, in all those years of service, you've had the firearm techniques and training. Have you ever learned anything like this?
Never seen anything like that before.
Excellent. Now, how effective would you rate this?
That's excellent training.
It's pretty easy, right? We learned this
Easy
very
to do
quickly.
and very quick.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank John. Thank our military for supporting us as well and helping it out. So, John, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video.